Ladies, let's always pull lessons so we can become better women. Be his peace, be there to support him. And again, remember that there's always a place and a time to state your grievance. And that is not at a place where you are supposed to be celebrating him. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Bella's Corner, where the truth is delivered with love. Thank you so much for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. If you're new, welcome. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any of my new uploads or when I go live. And ladies, always remember to keep it classy and never trashy. I'm Femininity Coach Bella. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, as I'm sure you all have seen and heard, there is a clip going viral concerning the football star Travis Hunter and his fiancé. And so, of course, I wanted to give my perspective on the entire situation. So, without wasting too much more time, let's go ahead and check out the clip.
Lynn, you the best man in football, girl. Get him
I'm
some
so done with all this.
What did I do?
I saw you talking to those bees over there.
Why would you do that? I was interacting with the fans.
So apparently the lady on the screen, she supposedly interpreted what they were saying. And from my perspective, that probably isn't too far from the truth based on her body language as well as his. A little bit of backstory that I came across with these two is Travis was a high school senior and his fiance, Leanna, I believe that's her name, was already in her first year. And apparently he slid into her DMs. She told him he wasn't her type. And he basically waited 2 months and she came around probably after her friends saw her like,
girl, do you not know who this is? He probably is going to go to the NFL. So you need to go ahead and reply to him since he's expressing interest.
And she did. And so they've been together up until this point. So 5-ish, 4-ish years. So that in of itself displays she's probably only in the relationship for her personal gain. And based on, again, her reaction to him when she's supposed to be celebrating with him, this is his last game. He had an extraordinary game. And the first thing she does as he's coming in for a celebratory kiss and hug, she's expressing some sort of discontentment or attitude. Red flag. It's like, did you not want to be here? See, here's the thing, ladies. This is something that you're going to need to learn, especially when you are with a man who is, say, some sort of professional or a man who's ambitious. Perhaps he has several opportunities for promotion or he decides to switch careers that'll yield him more status or more income. You have to learn that in spite of your attitude, in spite of how you're feeling, when you are there to watch him or to celebrate him, it is about him. It is not about you, babe. Even if you do have an attitude, even if you are in your feelings for some reason, you have to learn, ladies, that there is a time and a place. There's a time and a place to express this concern or, again, discontentment to him. And that is not in a moment where you are to be celebrating with him. He could have went over to his mom. He could have been spending time with his coach or whatever the case is. But the first person who he came over to was you. And ladies, it is your job to lift him up. I have a video, it's on members only, but I have a video where I basically said, ladies, can you or do you make him feel like Superman? If this is your man, especially if he has gotten down on one knee for you, that generally means that he trusts you. He trusts you with his heart. He sees you as his number one supporter. And her behavior on that field, especially knowing that he's the star player and had an extraordinary game, she should have known and been aware that the cameras would be on him. Ladies, you have to make him feel like Superman. Not rain on his parade, as I said in my last video, a moment of celebration or a moment where he wants to have fun with you. It's telling me that he has a kink in his armor, and it's that woman. He's all googly-eyed over her because really she doesn't like him like that. Otherwise, she wouldn't have had him waiting in her DMs. Best believe when a woman is interested, when she likes what she sees, she's not going to play stupid games like making you wait in her DMs for 2 months. But he simped out for her. because she was pretty, because she's Hispanic looking or whatever. He feels like he needs her, but he doesn't. From what she did, it signifies that she doesn't have the respect that she should have for him, nor the admiration. Now, I understand they're young. So, of course, there is some room for some grace here. But ladies, allow this to be an example to display how you need to get you some act right, especially being with an accomplished man. If I was his mother, if this was my son, because I have 2 going on 3 sons, I, as well as my husband, would tell him, now, baby, this signifies that she possibly isn't truly on your team. This signifies to me that she's entitled, she's self-centered, and extremely inconsiderate. And then here's another side of this conversation. If it was me, and if it was my man, even at 20, 21, 22, again, he's coming over to celebrate with me. He's not going over to the cheerleaders. I mean, come on. I was a cheerleader. So what if a football player comes over there and does a little dance or whatever, celebratory dance? We are cheerleaders. We cheer on our players when we score, when we make a good tackle, when we stop the opposing team from gaining a first down. These are times to celebrate. So what if one of the football players comes over to celebrate? And so what? It's entertainment. You have to understand that. She doesn't understand that because she's too focused on me, me, me. Even when he's on the field, he should be thinking about me. No, baby. He's thinking about the game. He's thinking about the line. He's thinking about the touchdown. He's thinking about his route. He's not thinking about you. While he's thinking about the game, while he's got tunnel vision and focus, especially on such an important game like this, you're expecting him to think about you. And here's another thing. Again, at the end of the day, when it comes to his fiance, and again, if it was me, I would be saying to myself, this is my man.
My man, my man, my man.
So even if he was over there, quote, risen or whatever with the cheerleaders, he's coming home to me. He's coming again to celebrate with me. When he goes to the draft, I'm going to be the one sitting next to him on that couch. Not any of these people up in this stadium unless it's parents or coach. So it doesn't really matter. Ladies, we have to be more grounded. We have to stop seeing ourselves as always the victim. Because when we remain the victim, when we allow ourselves to work ourselves up in our mind,
oh my God, was he over there flirting with those cheerleaders? I cannot believe him. I do not trust him. How embarrassing. This is my man. He's, oh my God.
all of this. Now, valid, I get it. Valid feelings. But we overreact a lot of times, ladies. So we have to work hard to dial ourselves down and dial ourselves back so we don't cause an unnecessary argument, unnecessary feelings of dissatisfaction in our relationship, and even contempt for our man. She worked herself up so much so to the point where she embarrassed him. And there's even a viral clip that's been going around and that everyone's been putting their 3 cents into. And now he has to get online to defend her. And this should be a lesson for each and every one of us who are good women, who strive to be a good woman and a good wife day to day, because we can't control what the outside do. We can't control the women who may throw themselves at our man. But what we can control is ourselves. What we can control is the atmosphere within our relationship. Does he feel supported by me? Is he supported by me? Do I cause him unnecessary and undue stress? Do I show him love, care, consideration, honor, and admiration and respect? Because again, he's coming back home to me. Which brings me to a clip that I saw of Denzel Washington and Mrs. Washington on the Oprah show.
Aren't the women bold?
Oh, very. Very.
Just rude.
But you know what you're going to say? They see something good and...
And just try to slip the numbers in his pocket or something. Bold.
They don't even try to slip anymore.
They don't slip anymore.
One of the funniest things, well, it's funny now. I was pregnant with our first child. Out to here. I mean, I was out to here with every child. And I'm standing there thinking I'm looking as cute as I possibly can with the ankle swollen and everything. Then this really thin, cute, and totally blocked us, right? And I'm thinking, wait a minute, this is,
Our child. Blocked you.
Blocked me.
But that doesn't bother you, does it?
No, because you know why? He's coming home.
Hello.
That part.
Hello.
Hello. She said, because at the end of the day, he's coming home. At the end of the day, he's mine. At the end of the day, I can be so secure and assured within my relationship and with how I show up that he's coming home. And not only that he's coming home, but he's looking forward to it. He's not dreading seeing me. He's not dreading coming home. He's not bracing himself for an argument because I'm not his source of stress. I'm not his source of annoyance. I am his source of peace. Isn't Mrs. Washington, doesn't she just exude femininity and calmness and peace? And the way that Denzel was looking at her, he wanted to hear the story. He wanted to hear it. You can tell she respects him and he loves her and he adores her. I'm going to close by saying this. If Travis ends up staying and marrying her, I truly hope for the best for them. I truly hope that this is just a stumbling block that unfortunately has gone viral, that she and even himself has learned from, while at the same time, based on a little bit of the history that I've learned, that again, it does kind of seem like he's enamored with her and she's just there along for the ride, for the perks and for the thrill of what his future career and stardom will bring. Nonetheless, ladies, let's always pull lessons from situations like this so we can become better women without us having to make a mistake like this. Be his peace, be there to support him. And again, remember that there's always a place and a time to state your grievance. And that is not at a place or a situation or a time where you are supposed to be celebrating him. Wait, just wait. Wait until the car ride home. Wait until you get home. Wait until you two are behind four walls and a door, so the two of you can have the personal conversation, so that both of you can air out your grievances. Because that is what proper wives and proper ladies and proper feminine women do. Have some respect for his accomplishments and what he has going on, so you don't embarrass him in front of his coworkers, colleagues, or guests. Okay, ladies? But that's all I have for you. The truth has been signed, sealed, and delivered by yours truly. If you like the content you see, then please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any of my new uploads or when I go live. And if you know of any women who you think would benefit from this information, then please share. And until next time, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.